following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
Straight into the action tonight.
Introducing first, he is the unpredictable CJ Rawlings.
Starting things off massively here today, Clint. We have got CJ Rawlings, who has had some absolutely astounding moments here in Black Country Championship Wrestling. And he is going up against the master of the Ruby Cutter, the man known as Dean Allmark.
He's had some big wins. We'll cover that in a minute. Let's listen to this entrance. And the crowd for CJ Rawlings. We've got a CJ side. CJ Ross. CD does.
And introducing his opponents, making his PCCW debut. He's from the Royal via Stoke-on-Trent. This is a star with a smile, Dean Allmark! Like this.
And here's the man, PT. If you name a city or a town in the UK, he has wrestled there. Dean Allmark.
And as he says, he's the star with a smile, and look at those pearly whites on Dean Allmark. Hopefully he'll have all of those intact still after CJ Rawlings is finished with him. CJ Rawlings coming off the back of some hellacious matches against Lee Hunter recently. Some very interesting bump that he took in that match. Some point we thought that he was seriously injured when he went flying headfirst over the top rope, headfirst into the floor. But it'll take a lot more than that to put away CJ Rawlings.
Yeah, it was 9 weeks ago, but that's that hit he took on the ladder. I'm surprised his back's recovered 9 weeks on. Yeah, two very impressive victories over Lee Hunter. Won both his last two singles matches. So, big test today in Dean Allmark, though.
And that's it. And we got Dean Allmark making his debut here in Black Country Championship Wrestling. And he is essentially coming into the Lion's Den here. CJ Rawlings, a huge fan favourite here amongst the Tipton crowd.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can see Dean Allmark smiling, but he's not used to being the favourite.
Indeed, and that's it. Strong there from Dean Allmark straight away with that headlock. And CJ Rawlings answering back as well. These two trading hold for hold. And there's that standoff between the two. Just trying to feel each other out early. As we said, this is Dean Allmark's debut here in Black Country Championship Wrestling. The first time he stepped in the ring with CJ Rawlings. Both of them are going to want to try and feel out their opponent, try and see where they can get the upper hand. But what we do know is both men are extremely capable in that ring.
Definitely.
CJ trying to use his size and strength there. He has got that height advantage over Dean Allmark. But Dean Allmark, the seasoned pro that he is, just keeping a grip of that head. And there's the strength of CJ. Oh, the speed and quickness of Dean Allmark, and now just potentially trying to get into the head of CJ Rawlings there. Little bit of showboating there.
I've seen Dean Allmark do this before, and you don't know whether to stand up, you don't know whether to go in. Whatever you do, Dean Allmark seems to have an answer for it.
Indeed, and CJ potentially. Oh! Anything you can do, I can do better. As CJ Rawlings with a beautiful head scissors there. And Dean Allmark with one of his own. These two, there is no give.
Yeah, this couldn't start off anymore even.
Double kip up between these
and
two.
Stand up again.
And that smile is still etched across the face of Dean Allmark there.
Still shaking hands, still friendly. We'll see in a few minutes.
That's one thing that we don't normally see in a CJ Rawlings match, is a friendly competition, especially as of late. He said he went to war with Lee Hunter over the last couple of shows.
That was anything but friendly.
Dean Allmark now just twisting of the hips. Oh, and a beautiful twist out there into that front face lock. Now just controlling that hand. CJ just trying to do anything he can to alleviate that pressure. Beautiful drop toe hold there. Nice wrestling there. And again though, Dean Allmark has been around the block. He knows how to get out of these holds. And all that pressure now being applied to CJ Rawlings' shoulder. Looks like Dean Allmark is going to, he's found a body part to work. He's going to pick apart that shoulder of CJ Rawlings.
Yeah, CJ needs to get out of this as quickly as possible. Dean Allmark will pick that shoulder apart.
And now just that hammer locking that injured shoulder, wrenching back on the fingers now, on that wrist, just putting even more pressure on that already damaged shoulder. And snapping the tendons in the wrist as well to boot. And now Dean Allmark, a beautiful reverse bow and arrow there. Foot planted firmly in between the shoulder blades. That is brilliant there from Dean Allmark. Trying to put this away early.
Yeah, this is totally different from CJ's last match in Street Fight. And
CJ Rawlings though, showing that he can play that submission game as well. Just surfboarding Dean Allmark there.
And Adam Evans confirms that.
And rolling over for that pin.
No.
Dean Allmark kicking it to CJ. And even Dean Allmark has to applaud CJ Rawlings there. I don't think Dean Allmark expected this coming out of CJ Rawlings. As we've seen, normally CJ Rawlings is more of a brawler. We know that he can fly as well. But this is the first time we're really seeing CJ Rawlings' mat wrestling game coming into effect in a Black Country Championship Wrestling ring.
That was a nice takedown.
CJ just trying to alleviate that pressure. And now looking for a Fujiwara possibly on Dean Allmark. Trying to break that grip. CJ doing all he can, just wrenching back.
Yeah, Dean's holding on for dear life there. He knows he doesn't want those hands broken.
And now he's got it there. But Dean, a beautiful reversal there. Just hooking both of the legs. That's the first time I think I've ever seen someone get out of an armbar by hooking the legs.
So many answers Dean Allmark has.
And now with that front face lock. And a beautiful bridge there. You see there how Dean Allmark is lifting his own legs and hips off the ground, applying even more pressure onto the back of the neck of CJ Rawlings. Rawlings though managed to slide back out now. He's got that shoulder control, forearm across the jaw as well.
Both men with some nice moves, but neither can gain the advantage for more than a minute or so.
Indeed, and now this is a
that'll give you the advantage.
Dean Allmark has gone from mat-based wrestling to just pure out strikes. European uppercut nearly took the jaw off of CJ Rawlings.
Gains the 2 count. What's Dean got next?
And Dean now just again looking for a body part. What can he do? Just measuring CJ Rawlings and just nearly knocked the wind out of him with that uppercut. Snap there by Dean Allmark. Oh, huge running drop kick right into the throat.
Gets another 2 count, and it's that same area, the throat area. It's definitely working on.
Indeed, and that's it. If he works on the throat, drop potentially will stop CJ being able to take in as much air. We know that CJ's got a very, very quick offense, and he needs to slow CJ Rawlings down, keep him on the mat.
That's exactly what he's doing at the moment.
Beautiful Indian deathlock there by Dean Allmark.
The Boy Scouts to undo this one.
Oh!
That'll leave a mark.
And CJ Rawlings just trying to alleviate the pressure. And these two are just chopping the hell out of each other. And now Dean. Oh my God, what the hell is that? Dean Allmark has got CJ Rawlings all twisted up there.
I was just about to say, I hope you know the name. I don't think I've seen this before. I'm not sure.
All I can say is that CJ, and now the cover is it. Absolutely amazing pinning combination there. And CJ Rawlings very, very close to that bottom rope. And now Dean Allmark just trying to look for that other arm, potentially looking to bridge him back into the bow and arrow stretch.
And Rawlings just trying to get some distance for a second. Dean Allmark's not letting him do that.
And again, Dean Allmark with that forearm.
Yeah, those uppercuts are working. They are wearing down Rawlings.
And now Allmark's going to look away and look at putting away CJ Rawlings, just driving more of the air out of CJ Rawlings. CJ desperately trying to fight. The problem is the more he struggles, and Dean Allmark just on his head putting even more pressure across that carotid artery of CJ Rawlings. The thing is, the more he struggles, the more air he's going to expel. And CJ's starting to fade a little bit now. Now, there's one. There's two. This could all be over. Can CJ, there's still life in CJ Rawlings. Adrenaline kicking in, adrenaline just firing, coursing through the veins of CJ Rawlings, and he managed to make it up to his feet. And that is one way to break a sleeper hold. Huge spinning neck breaker. CJ Rawlings desperately trying anything that he can just to catch a breath.
Yeah, as I say, he's had the life squeezed out of him. He took 5 or 6 blows to that throat and then squeezed out of him. See what
now feeding off the crowd here in Tipton. Boots up. Just stop Dean Allmark. Oh, there's a huge line. And again. Ducks the clothesline. And a huge one to follow from CJ Rawlings. And now, huge power slam.
The momentum's definitely shifting as Rawlings goes
and now,
to the second.
CJ Rawlings, second row. Boots on, landed on his feet though. Dean Allmark out of the way. Code breaker.
1, 2. Yeah.
Allmark with the shoulder up at 2 7/8 there.
And that wasn't a kick out, that was a shoulder up. Allmark's in trouble here.
CJ Rawlings finding a second gear. Ruby Cutter That's a ruby cutter from Dean Allmark. Could that be all? And he's looking for the Styles bomb. Looking for the Styles bomb. Can he hit this and put away CJ Rawlings?
Oh, that's got to be it.
There's the Styles bomb. Oh, no. Dean Allmark has won so many matches with that ruby cutter Styles bomb combination.
And he's asking the referee. That was a 2 though.
And now measuring CJ Rawlings. Boot square on the temple. Oh! Kicking the legs out from under CJ Rawlings. And what are we going to see here from Dean Allmark? CJ Rawlings perched precariously. Oh! Right on the back of that already injured neck. Moonsault, nobody home! There's the score roll up. 2, 3, CJ Rawlings! The quick thinking of CJ Rawlings and the look of shock on his own face. He did not expect to get the 3 in this match. Dean Allmark as well cannot believe it. He thought he had CJ on the ropes, but it's going to take a lot more than that to put away CJ Rawlings.
Yeah, that really could have gone either way, but CJ Rawlings, big move at the end, put the shoulders down for the 3 count.
CJ Rawlings must have his lucky egg with him tonight, because he was extremely lucky to walk away with a victory here tonight.
What's going to happen here? CJ Rawlings offers his hand. Will Dean Allmark take it? He does.
A beautiful sign of respect there.
BCCW one more time from Dean Allmark and your winner, CJ Rawlings!
So that's 3 big singles wins for CJ Rawlings. I wonder what is next for him.